Before we really get into the topic of discussion, we need to deconstruct the word demon from an etymological perspective. So, the word demon is composed of two parts, D and min. From what I've gathered, the D in demon means to remove something, right? Or to be removed. So let's say deconstruct, to remove construction, detach, to remove attachment from something, or detangle, to remove an entanglement from something. And D or de also means from in Spanish, right? And min is synonymous with man, and man directly correlates to the construction of humanity. So when we put this all together, we basically get man detached, disconnected, or removed from humanity. Right? With that being said, why do we refer to the infernals as demons? Why are we calling Lucifer a demon? Why are we calling all of these entities, dark entities, demons? Why do we call them demons? How can they be demons? In theory, how can they be demons if they were never attached to humanity? You know who was attached to humanity? Humans. And that's where this is going to go. Basically, I've come to the conclusion that we are the real demons in the most logical understanding of the word. We are the ones disconnected from humanity. But how can we say that we're disconnected from humanity? To be disconnected from humanity, we have to have some common ground when we define the term humanity. What makes us human by our definition? Compassion, understanding, selflessness, love, loyalty, the ability to create, the ability to be creative, and the ability to ponder, sacrifice, empathy, sympathy. All of these things are what define humanity. And all of these things are what we define humanity to be. So with that being said, for a long time, as a spiritual person, I know I don't seem like a spiritual person because I rap about doing drugs off of girls' butts in the club. But as a spiritual person, I've attributed the fact that I've had a hard time connecting with people to them being soulless. So I've basically told myself that all of these people that I have not connected with, that I cannot connect with, that really don't understand or don't care about me, are soulless. The people who don't understand or care about others or value others, self-absorbed people, I've understood them to be soulless, but that's not the case. I still do believe that there are a good deal of people who are soulless. But on the other hand, that's not everybody. I've come to understand that these people who I see as soulless have the possibility of just being detached from humanity. Completely detached. That's the thing. Every time I get on here and I show you that I'm pondering, I show you that I'm feeling empathy, I'm showing you that, I'm showing sympathy. That shows my humanity, right? When I get on here and I post a music video or a rap or something of that nature or a composition, that shows my ability to create, which shows my humanity, that expresses the humanity that I have within me, wherever it comes from. And so the fact that a lot of these people who I'm encountering and in my everyday life don't have any empathy, they don't have any creativity, they don't, really care what happens. The fact that I'm like encountering these people doesn't mean that they're soulless beings. It means that they're really disconnected from what truly matters. Right? And that's what I came here to say. The demons are us. Lucifer ain't no demon. That's a dark energy basically here to revolutionize humanity. That's what it is. It's not a demon. It's not this scary bad thing. And I don't believe majority of them are, but majority of us are. Majority of us have become so lost in what doesn't matter that we've lost sight of what does matter. We've lost sight of valuing people for their character instead of their role in society. A lot of people have walked past me at my job. A lot of people have disrespected me and talking to me, and have talked to me in such a way at my job that basically makes me feel like I'm less than them. They are inferring that I am less than them through the way that they're talking to me. But that's just not the case. We've been so consumed by who's making money, who's doing what. We're consumed by consumption. We're consumed by production, and we are not looking at the innate value of ourselves. We are not looking at what really matters, what should mean the world to us, our humanity, our ability to love each other, to care for each other, to have each other through it all, through thick and thin, no matter what goes on. Our ability to create. We've been consumed by this message that whoever gave us, and when we say we have inner demons, ain't nobody out here walking around possessed to do these things, but we're talking about what we are involved in that detaches us from the oneness that we are to experience as a collective. A lot of people won't get that. A lot of people won't get that from a professional 22-year-old SoundCloud rapper making under $50,000 a year. A lot of people won't understand that. A lot of people are going to overlook that. I don't care. I just know that when I die, someone's going to be like, Jesus. But with that being said, I've been depressed. Interacting with demons. Not the real demons, but the people who have become detached from their humanity. They've shown no regard towards me. The institution that I work for, that is basically run by people who show no regard basically for, the concerns of their workers. A lot of people, say Illuminati. There ain't no Illuminati. This is the Illuminati. Any corporation that is detached from humanity completely, that's the Illuminati. Ain't no Illuminati. Because if it wasn't Illuminati, either way, we wouldn't even know the name. But I've been depressed interacting with these people and these things and these beings that have completely detached themselves from what matters. It's draining. Like, I feel depleted at times. I've reached a heightened level of disappointment through these interactions, through these constant interactions. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, with all of that being said, we need to find a way to revert back to what humanity was built on. We need to revert back to what makes us humans. We need to disconnect from this culture, this artificial culture, and reconnect to each other, reconnect to serving each other, valuing each other, because the people who are at the bottom of society, who society laughs at, are some of the most, human people that I've ever met. I've learned a lot from people at the bottom. All my best friends are at the bottom. Everybody who truly loves me and truly cares about me is either broke or crazy. So for them to display these characteristics of what makes somebody human shows that these people have, the right to be valued by this society and to be treated with respect and dignity. We just can't seem to do that. So I've basically lost my train of thought. I said a lot, and I don't really know what this vlog is or what it means, but at the very least, I hope it provokes some thought in you, because thinking about this all day has provoked a lot of thought in me, and it's made me question whether there's hope, but it's also made me question, should I even be sad about interacting with these people and these institutions and these ideologies that have come from nowhere, that are not connected to what truly matters? Should I be sad about that? Should I be sad about them in that? Today, I've interacted with some people who've basically told me, yeah, I'm a great person, I care about people, and they go and do the opposite. That made me question a lot, But, yeah, really just think about how we interact as people, what we do, how we work, how we live, and question, is this really from the heart of humanity? Just ask yourself that question. no new music on the way, maybe a couple singles, but just let me know what's on your mind. Like, share, subscribe, and go listen to Midnight Radio. Yep. See you.